People with low self-worth typically, I think, have low self-esteem, but this can be worked on. Hi, I'm Scarlett Classic, and welcome to Classic Advice, a mental health podcast that is guidance for resilient souls, anchoring calm amid the chaos. Do you keep the promises to yourself? Do you work on your own self-belief that you have what it takes to do the things that you want to accomplish in life? And do you talk to yourself in a kind and positive way? Working on yourself to do better a little every day, forgiving yourself for the mistakes, all play a part in improving your self-worth and your self-esteem. I would consider, that I had in the past really low self-worth and low self-esteem. How I improved that was all of the questions that I just asked you. Starting to keep the promises that I made to myself. So, for example, I know I've mentioned this before, but I do stretches and mobility exercises every morning. And then when I am at work and I'm on break, then I go outside and I do other little exercises like lunges and squats, and then I walk. And then when I'm at home, I walk with my dogs, go outside, do chores or whatever. All of that, I told myself that I want to do that every day. Since I made that commitment and that promise to myself that I was going to make my physical health a top priority, and doing the mobility and the stretches, exercises, walking, all of that is a part of it, has improved my self-esteem and my self-worth. When we make promises to people in our lives, we do our absolute best to try to keep them. And if you make a promise to your kid and then you break it, you feel absolutely horrible. And that goes for us as well. Breaking the promise that we made to ourselves can really hit our self-esteem and our self-worth. How is your self-belief? All of this is it's like a web that's all intertwined and intermingled, and if one is low, it affects the other ones. Your self-belief, if you don't believe, like if I didn't believe that I could do the stretches, mobility, and whatever every day, then I probably wouldn't even try. If I didn't believe that I could make this podcast a daily podcast, then I wouldn't have tried. Believing in myself that I have what it takes to do what I want is a big part of boosting my self-esteem, because every episode that I record, every social media post that I do outside is all proving to myself that I can do it because I am doing it. If that makes sense. And do you talk to yourself in a kind and positive way? That's another big one too. We often are really negative when it comes to our self-talk, and that's not going to help us at all. Being aware of how you're thinking and how you're talking to yourself can play a big part in all of this as well. If you make a real conscious effort to talk kindly to yourself, even when you make mistakes, even when you miss the bullseye, so to speak, and miss the mark on your goals that you had for the day, or you lost your temper when you don't want to do that anymore, talking kindly to yourself about it. Say, okay, what can I do better? How can I bring my anger level down without taking it out on other people for next time? Acknowledging it, saying sorry, and all of that. Your self-talk is big when it comes to improving your self-worth and self-esteem. And all of this wraps around to just working on yourself, forgiving yourself to try to do better every day. And that's that's all we can ask ourselves. If we're trying and giving it our all every single day, step by step, over time, when you look back, big differences and big changes will be made. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. Thank you for tuning in to Classic Advice, guidance for resilient souls. May you stay anchored in what steadies you, rise resilient through what challenges you, and carry calm into whatever comes next. Take care. Love ya. Bye.